back to the X Lounge. This is Brian, your host, and we have an update on the 2257 Chevrolet. The update is rather small. I sanded down some portions of this carp looking, I don't even know what that is. We'll just call it the grill. I don't think it, I guess it's a grill. I don't know. We'll call it the scoop because it's scooping up air. Anyhow, I did a little bit of shaping to get it to blend in with this, with the rest of the body a little bit. I did give that a radius right there because it just came straight down. So I came in with a Dremel drum and rounded that up a little bit. I'm to the point now where I'm just going to I'm going to blend this stuff in. I'm going to get rid of spots like that. I'm going to re-primer it, and I'm going to be satisfied with the way it is. Otherwise, you know, you could spend 15 years covering up little doodads and details and not make any progress. It's time for this one to be fini. There is something that I'm curious about though, and now is the time to do it, where I don't have too much invested. I'm not too much invested. Where I'm not gonna screw anything up. I'm gonna test out to see if I'm gonna be able to put a vinyl top on this. And now is the time to do it because I'm not gonna screw any paint job up. And I got to be careful because some of these spots, like right here, that separated on me the other day, and I had to re-glue it. Same thing happened back here. It's where I glued the top into the, moved it forward and glued it down. It's at that point that it failed. I'm gonna add, well, it's got super glue in there. I'm gonna add a little bit more into that little cavity right there, and then if I had super glue, I do. That way, it's a little bit reinforced. Maybe some will come out of this bottle. Alright, and a little bit of baking soda just because it gives something to grab onto. Got to open it up though. There we go. So the way I've only done one other vinyl roof before, and I just used this packing tape. Not packing tape. It's thick. It's 2-inch. Is it 2-inch? Yeah, it's 2-inch masking tape. I 3D printed this. This is a pretty handy tape dispenser. I 3D printed that. And this is probably the same tape roll I did on the other one, because I don't go through this tape very often. But all I did was I put this right down the middle, and that's not the part that worries me. Part that worries me is being able to get it. See, that's kind of a sharp. I don't know that it's going to make that curve, is what I'm saying. And if it does, is it going to stay down forever and ever? Looks like there's a little bit of stretchability going on here. Get in there with my grubby fingernail. That's looking okay. It's looking acceptable. I am going to have to cut that. I should have done this a long time ago, but I'm going to have to go through and cut the trim lines a little bit deeper with a scribe, because I can't. I'm going to have to be able to slide a knife along them to get the chrome bare metal foil to look right. And I'm not going to cut this because I'm afraid if I'm off a little bit I could scratch the surface of that. Alright, so that worked out okay. Now I cut some thinner strips for the sides. And they're going to overlap a little bit to duplicate the seam that's in a lot of the 1970s vinyl tops. See, that's a wrinkle there that I don't... It lifts up a little bit, so I don't know if we're going to be able to pull it off or not. So it's going to overlap a hair bit. So I'm going to line it up there, and I'm going to move it in about that far, maybe a little bit further. And I can see through it a little bit enough to make sure that it's straight. And that is a giant wrinkle forming right there. Daggone. It's close. It's close. I'm pushing in from the back only, trying to smooth out those wrinkles before they get a chance to. Oh, I think we might have something here. I think it might have worked. Vinyl top on a 57 Chevy. It is possible. I don't need to do the other side since this side has been okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm excited about that. That's totally going to be doable. When the time comes. And when will that time be? Should it be now? Do I want a primer over that? Probably not. Does look pretty good. What a quandary. Something stuck to my elbow and now it's gone. Oh, that there is where it is. Ugh. It was that. It's got super glue on it. Now it's got a little hair for my arm. Alright, so if I mean, I just eyeballed that. It might not even be. Well, it looks pretty good to me. Oh, what the hell, I'm going to go with it. I'm going to put the other piece on, and if it works out well, I'm going to cut that off of there, and that's the way life is going to be. Watch out for your thumb. Now the tricky part is getting this one to be the same distance in as the other one was. I'll call that good. I can see through it a little bit. Not much though. Okay, let's see if we can do that again. This side isn't cooperating quite as well. It's a little bit persnickety. Oh, I'm in the home stretch now, though. All right, that worked. I'm going to go ahead and attempt to cut this off of here. This has changed from a test to the real thing because there's no need to redo it later. Nothing's going to happen. I'm going to give it another coat of primer and it's going to get the base coat and then it's going to get a dark green color. Okay. Sorry if my head is in this, but I kind of got to get into it. Came out a little bit there. I might have just did it. Yeah, this might not be working out too well. I've skipped out of the lines twice now. I might have to deepen up those channels after all. They're just not enough for a blade to run through them confidently. But it might be okay. Got to be gentle when pulling this stuff off, because I don't know 100% that I cut through it all, especially in the spots where it's doubled up. Where's that other spot? It'll be alright. It'll be fine. There was something we said in, it's like the 6th or 7th grade. We said, it'll be alright. I don't know why. We said it a lot, though. It'll be alright. Okay. Final roof on a 57 Chevy. In this case, 200 years later. That doesn't look great back there. But once I paint that green, I think all that's going to blend in just fine. Okay, so I didn't intend for that to take place today, but it did. So we're going to go with that. Hopefully that doesn't... This will be a way of us seeing if this is going to peel up later or not, because we don't want that to happen. 3 years from now, it's sitting on my display shelf with a peeled up vinyl roof. The other one didn't do that. The other one was a 72 Charger. It didn't peel up, or hasn't yet, so. And this needs a new. Okay, she's ready for another coat. Ooh, you know what? Some of this stuff needs to be cleaned out. Yeah. We are ready for possibly the final coat of primer. I'm going to call it a video here. Subscribe if you would like. Hit that bell notification, and you will be alerted immediately when the next build log video is available. Thanks for watching.
Ah, pig.